Thomas Cook Group is a leader in the travel business. It has 19 million customers, around 33,000 employees, and sales of £8 billion. Accenture is one of the world's leading management consulting, technology, and outsourcing businesses, helping organizations manage people, processes, and technology to deliver and sustain value. Accenture provides outsourcing services to many leading companies around the world, including the Thomas Cook Group.
Clearly, one of the main drivers originally was cost saving. The original outsourcing deal came at a time when the UK business was in a very difficult trading period, and so therefore the business reorganisation that we did across the whole of the UK business was designed to reduce our operating costs. And we did that successfully over the next 3 years, of which the outsourcing deal across HR, IT and finance was a large part.
It was clear at that time to us that Thomas Cook was in real trouble and at its most basic level needed a financial turnaround very, very quickly. And one of the key elements of our deal was designed to help increase the profitability of the business and turn it around within about a 16-month period.
Our back office service provision had grown with the business, which had been on the basis of a number of acquisitions. This had led to a disparate arrangement in terms of location, processes and services, which was far from efficient.
Both the client and Accenture appreciated very, very early on that a strategic outsourcing deal was the best way forward. What it helped us to deliver was two key things. One, value at speed. It allowed us, Accenture, to execute the transformation in the fastest possible way, and to give the client the maximum assurance of business results and a positive business outcome to their P&L.
The cornerstone of the initial 10-year outsourcing agreement between Accenture and Thomas Cook was the creation in 2002 of a shared services centre.
We rolled the several different business units that were operating from different locations around the country all into one common platform located in Peterborough, so that we were providing not only standard systems and processes but one organisational solution back to the business.
An essential component of what we've been able to deliver for Thomas Cook is a shared service centre which supplies an integrated range of back office services covering finance, IT, HR and payroll, and that's supported by our Accenture Global Delivery Network, particularly our capabilities out of Bangalore.
One of the big strategic advantages of our outsourcing relationship with Accenture is obviously that it allows us to focus on that what we're good on, and it allows Accenture to focus on what they are good at. And this means, as a CFO of the company, I can focus on adding value to the company, to the business of the company, to the questions we're having, but not dealing necessarily with a lot of the technicalities which an international firm like Accenture is way better at handling than we are.
One of the reasons for choosing Accenture was its experience with SAP, and we now have, 5 years on, a single implementation of SAP across all of our UK businesses, which allows us for the first time to really monitor and measure the businesses across the UK.
One of the additional benefits forthcoming from our relationship with Accenture, and to be honest one we didn't expect, was the ability to call upon Accenture's broader business structure to assist Thomas Cook. So for example, we've had a number of workshops with leading practitioners from within the Accenture community to identify leading edge practices which could be adopted within Thomas Cook.
I personally believe that there are strong benefits of outsourcing both the finance side as well as the HR side, and to go with that, the IT side, to one sole provider. Some of the benefits are easily tangible, like being able to optimize costs through those functions, being able to have one governance model, being able to risk management the whole organization in a way better. But ultimately, I think it also creates the scale and the scope of two organizations working together.
Looking back to the first 16 months of the relationship, this helped take £140 million of cost out of our business, enabling us to complete a £83 million turnaround, delivering a high-performance business in a very difficult travel market.
The success of the Peterborough Delivery Centre led Thomas Cook to embrace the concept of global sourcing and transfer some processes to the Accenture Delivery Centre in Bangalore, India. Today, the Peterborough and Bangalore delivery centres work closely together to deliver a seamless service to Thomas Cook, using multiple communications tools such as video conferencing.
I've had the benefit and the opportunity to visit Accenture's global delivery network in Bangalore, and I must say I was amazed. The standard of the facilities and the people in India is first class.
The journey for Thomas Cook over the last 6 years and the journey that we've been on with them has been nothing short of remarkable, and this year is no exception with the merger with MyTravel, which more or less doubles the size of the business.
5 years down the line, we find ourselves in very different circumstances, and the merger of MyTravel presents very large challenges for all of the business, and with Accenture as a partner, we find ourselves better able to deal with the complexity that brings and the very large integration that we're now managing.
When Thomas Cook announced their integration with MyTravel in June 2007, they set an expectation in the city at the level of cost savings and value that would be created through the integration.
Now, Accenture helped us phenomenally in making sure that the knowledge transfer on the finance and accounting and HR side worked perfectly, and it was great to see the experience of such an organization in how to effectively manage knowledge transfer and make sure that we don't lose that corporate memory in this very vital part for our business.
The relationship with Accenture has allowed us to complete some of the very important milestones needed in system integration in our merger with MyTravel in almost unbelievable time, really. So 5 months after completing the transaction, this weekend we merged our reservation systems and SAP platforms in a timescale that I initially would have thought impossible.
The speed and pace by which we managed this transformation is, for me, still pretty unbelievable. We had really literally 3 months' time from the design of the solution until the final implementation for transferring over a complete shared service center of several hundred people in various sites, as well affecting all the system changes and making sure that we're fully able to support the business from day one of our new business year.
Thomas Cook has benefited from the outsourcing relationship in ways much further, actually, than the terms of the business case itself. In one area, Thomas Cook have been able to focus very much more on their marketplace and giving excellent service to their customers, while we'll be looking after a very complex back office. And that's helped them dramatically increase their sales effectiveness and the profitability that they're driving at the sharp end of trading.
In our relationship with Accenture, we're not just outsourcing tasks. In reality, we are delegating responsibility. That leaves us focusing on what we want to do, namely challenge our businesses, support our businesses, and help to drive what we are on the way to become, namely a high-performance organization, beating our competitors. If I would have to do this again, would I do things differently? I think quite a lot of them I would do differently, because there's an enormous amount of experience you're gaining in the process while you're at it. I think the one thing I wouldn't change is doing it with Accenture.